Welcome back to my channel, you guys. I am doing a full face holiday glam for you guys again, and this is the look we will be doing. I went for a hollow eye look and also a very dark lippy. I am really digging the dark red lips lately, and I also included some of the new products. They may not necessarily be new in the market, but they're new in my collection. They're new to me, and I will definitely be kind of telling you a little bit how I like them and how I don't like them. But other than that, that is what we're doing. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely give me a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't done so. And without further ado, let's get right on to the video.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and try out so many new products, but for the eyes, I'm gonna go with my this is still new because I only did one look with it. This is my Crown Pro palette. This was from my first PR box, you guys. I feel like I want to create maybe a couple more looks for you guys from this. Another reason why I'm going back to it is because I feel like the pigmentation on these metallic shades are so awesome. The possibility of creating any kind of look from this palette is like countless. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a couple more looks for you guys. I'm gonna do one today, and then maybe down the road I'll do one more for you guys before I put it aside for my personal use. And then that face is nicely prepped and primed, you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and start working with the foundation. This is a new foundation. I haven't used it yet. This is by Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. You guys do know that this has been in market for a while. I'm just late to the party. This foundation may not be new to you guys, but this foundation is definitely new to me. This is the first time I will be applying it, swatching it. Like, I have not touched this foundation yet, so I'm super excited about it, as I heard so many good things about from all of you guys, and that's what we're gonna do. And I'm gonna go ahead and correct like I always do. To correct today, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I remember to use it today, by the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this salmon concealer right here and apply that wherever I have darkness. As you guys can see, I do have some acne happening as well, and I can kind of see my veins as well. I'm actually on prescription right now, and I wanted to kind of update you guys on that as well. That last Saturday I had to go to emergency because I was not feeling well, and I found out I have cysts on my ovaries. Something very new. Like, I'm not trying to make a big deal out of here, but I just did not know such thing. Like, so the symptoms that I got was just definitely was alarming. I'm just on meds now, and then hopefully they'll take care of that. Till then, I'm just gonna sit back and try to relax and let the life roll. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this under my eyes wherever I normally correct, you guys. Blend this. I'm gonna go ahead and take my BH Cosmetics brush, you guys. This is their foundation brush. The reason I'm using foundation because I want to make sure that my sponge actually does not soak any of this corrector, because I want a full coverage. Like I always tell you guys that I'm a full coverage girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and just blend it. Alright, you guys, I'm super excited to try this foundation, to be honest with you, and because not only it is affordable, the applicator is to die for. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a really good shake. Yay! Something this is the first time I opened this bottle, you guys. You don't have to pour it on your hand. That is awesome. By the way, the shade I have here is Desert Beige. You know, I've seen a couple of reviews on this, but I do not remember if it was full coverage or medium or anything like that. So it doesn't say anything like that. So we shall see, or I shall see, because you probably own it. You probably tried it. Okay, so this is how I personally tell if a foundation is full coverage or not. If I can still see my imperfection through it, like I still can see my freckles and stuff and my acne still showing, that is definitely a medium coverage foundation. But is it buildable and can it reach to a full coverage? That is something you can definitely try applying a second layer. but it actually blended very nice, and I love the way it feels on my skin too. So I'm actually liking this foundation, besides the fact that it may not be a full coverage in one go. So let's go with another. So today all the new products that I'll be talking to you guys, except for this foundation, because I feel like foundations are so important, and this is something I have personally been very long waiting. So I'm gonna go ahead and just talk about this foundation more than anything else, but everything else I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you yeah or nay. So you guys, it's definitely anywhere from medium to full coverage, because the second layer definitely did the job, and I'm really digging it, because depending on the kind of coverage you want, you can definitely achieve that from this foundation. So I am definitely digging this foundation. I do not have a new concealer, so I still have this open from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. Always save the back of my beauty blender just for my contour. For the under eyes, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and go with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. For the rest of the face, I'm going to go ahead and take Too Faced Amazing Face. This is with SPF 15 Skin Balancing Flexible Coverage Foundation in Honey Beige, and too bad, too sad, the lid is quite broken, so we're just going to work with that. Go ahead and take that onto a Kat Von D brush. This is number 20, and that is also because I want a very light coverage, or you can say less powder. I want that glow to actually seep through, so I'm just going to lightly tap that everywhere else. I'm going to leave the contour part open because I may apply a little something else later. This brush is so chic. I really love this. Whenever I want to do a light coverage or less powder look, I definitely reach for this. For the rest of the area where I highlighted, I'm going to go and take this Japanese Champagne Collection Velvet Touch Finishing Powder. I'm going to set that in place without adding any color to it, and that's what I want. Take that back, it's actually made turning everything in white. I thought this was not supposed to do that, but okay. So it may be something perfect for like under eyes, like it really brightened that area if you guys can compare. So maybe that's what that is for. Oh, okay. All right, let's go ahead and set the contour, and for that I'm gonna go ahead and take my Tarte Cosmetics. This is their Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation, and you guys, the reason why I'm choosing this today for my contours, because this is too dark for me and I really want to go ahead and use it up. I'm going to go ahead and take a BH Cosmetics powder brush, you guys, and I'll just take that very little at a time and just pack that on. Like no particular reasons. You guys can just go with one powder if you want to, but this is what I'm gonna do. Lately I've been only getting ready for you guys, and so if I don't use the products for you guys, then they're not getting used. So that's another reason why I'm switching things around and switching the products and the way I use them, so they all get loved. Right, so that actually looks very nice. We haven't even done the powder contour yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. As speaking of, I actually want to take my Tarte Cosmetics the Clay Play Face Shaping Palette. I'm still trying to love this. This is super pigmented. Like, I don't hate it, but it is super pigmented and I'm not quite used to it. For the bronzer, before I apply this, I need to apply a bronzer, so let's go ahead and take this one. This one is Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer, you guys. Ever since I purchased this, I haven't used it, so I don't know why. Probably because it is more on the glowy side. I don't know, it's kind of like a highlight. Yeah, I really don't think this is gonna bronze me up. See, there I put it up again. You know what, you guys, I still have this palette from last filming. This is Cargo Cosmetics Contour Palette, and I totally forgot to mention this to you guys. I was going to when I was editing it, I was like, shoot, I should have mentioned that. I'm gonna go ahead and use the contour that actually comes within this palette, because that is definitely not a contour for my skin tone. I'm gonna go ahead and use that as a bronzer. So I will just take that because I need a little bit more of a richer, cooler tone color to contour, but this is definitely a good bronzer for me. So as you guys can see how it I just love it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze with that. And for contour, I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade right over here. I'm going to go ahead and take the Dandelion and Rockateur from Benefit Cosmetics. This is from their last year's holiday collection, but you definitely can purchase this holiday collection and it probably will have it. I'm going to go ahead and just apply that. Ooh, yes. I'm gonna go ahead and take that Japanese velvet pad one more time, and this right here is the Crown brushes. C473 is the number, you guys. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that and going to clean the contour a little bit. You guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. Like seriously, I cannot wait to try this out. This right here is Velvet Matte Pure Liquid Lipsticks, and this is in shade Addiction, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. Bummer, I was supposed to try this contour stick today. Shoot, gonna have to wait for it next time. Is this supposed to be like this? This is quite dry. I'm going to try this out. It looks pretty dry, you guys. It does not have that kind of, you know, liquefy moment. The color is beautiful though. I know I look awkward, but this lip color is bomb. Like, it is so perfect for your date night, Valentine, holidays. This lip color got you covered. I mean, it is so comfortable. Like, it is super matte. Not sure if it's kiss proof or anything like that or not, so I may find that out like after a while, because I feel like it's still very wet and slippery, like very moisturizing. And this right here is again Pure Cosmetics Mineral Liquid Lipstick, and the color shade I have here is Addiction. Obviously this is gonna be my Addiction. This is my favorite lippy from now on. I really digging this color. But I thought it was dry, but no, when you apply it, it does not give you any problem at all. Maybe it's supposed to be like that. It's literally like a liquid lipstick. So if you were to dip your brush into a lipstick and kind of get that pigmentation, like a dry feel, not like a gloss feel. Did that just make sense? Head and finish working onto my brows actually is what I'm gonna do. I have something new for you guys. This right here is the Salon Perfect Sculpt and Define Smudge Free. It also includes a dual-sided brush. This is brow pomade by Salon Perfect in dark brown. This is what the jar looks like, and this is what the brush looks like. It is definitely dual-ended. You have your bristles and a spoolie on the other end. For my taste, this brush is a little bit thicker. Like, I like to work with a lot more skinnier brush, so I'm gonna go ahead and ditch this brush for today. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my usual brow brush. This one right here is by Morphe. My other favorites are Anastasia Beverly Hills and also Tarte Cosmetics, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this product and see how I like this. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward it for you guys because you already know how I do my brows, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know my thoughts on right after that. I did my brows. To be honest with you, I really did like this eyebrow pomade by Salon Perfect. As soon as we see eyebrow pomade, we automatically compare it to Anastasia Beverly Hills. And the Allure one was very runny, like my brush would slip, to be honest with you. Like, it was not that easy to work with as Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade and any other pomade that I have used. And this pomade, actually, I wouldn't compare it with Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade, but I will tell you, this is something I would definitely repurchase because I didn't find anything negative about this. It was easy to apply. As you guys can see, the brows look very good, and it is perfect color. Again, this is dark brown for me, and that's what that is. And right now I am just blending my soft ochre all over my eyes from MAC Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take a jumbo brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and set it all in place with this light shade right here. Actually, I'm just gonna probably do that just in the crease, just so I can have everything else nice and naked. And that's what I'm gonna do. And the first thing I want to do is, you guys know the drill, go ahead and take my Too Faced, this is the Natural Matte Palette. You guys take any shade of your choice. I'm gonna go and take this honey butter right over here, and I'm just gonna go and place that into my crease as my first transition shade. Wow, the mirror on this is very dirty. This is just to bring a little bit of color back, and last time I did not use a color like this, so I felt like the transition color was overwhelming, but I didn't say anything into the video, so saying it now. Glad you guys are enjoying my vlog, you guys. I really am digging that, so I will try to vlog as much as I can. I am a stay-home mom and I work from home, so that limits my travel, but I will still try to vlog for you guys as much as I can. And the next shade I want to work with is actually, this is MAC Cosmetics Brown Script, you guys. I want to use a lot more MAC. I feel like I have not used them in so long, so I'm just gonna go and apply that right into my crease, and this is just going to give me that warmth, my kind of transition color, to be honest with you. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take the deeper chocolate color from this palette, and I believe this is there. I just dipped right into it. Try not to take it with your nails, so let's go ahead and use that on a brush instead. I'm gonna go and take this shade right over here, and that's just gonna bring a little bit more depth into my crease. Right now it is very, very natural, and I'm gonna go ahead and take that onto the very same brush. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone, and for that I'll just go and take a random brush. I'm gonna go and take a highlighting shade from this palette. Alright, you guys, so today the shade I have picked to use from this palette is actually this one right over here. I'm gonna go ahead and create a hollow look. I really dig the looks that I created recently, and I felt like I wanted to go ahead and do a couple more hollow looks for you guys. I'm just gonna go and take that onto a synthetic brush, you guys, and without wetting it, I'm gonna go and apply that towards the inner corner and outer corner of my eyes. I'm also going to go ahead and take that along my lash line, just so I can give the illusion of having a liner. Oh, I so want to do this all over my eyelid. Alright, you guys, so for the center of my lid, I am still debating as to what I want to do. Maybe a metallic gold color would look so good for holidays, or something more of a richer gold. I do have this champagne color that actually looks very good. I think I'm gonna go with the champagne shade. What do you guys think? So this is the shade I'm going to go ahead and apply into the center of my lid, and I'm going to take that onto a separate synthetic brush. I'm going to go and wet it at the same time and go to town with that. So let's have fun. Oh, yes. Oh. Glad I picked this shade because it looks so pretty with this. Oh my god, look at the sheen. How gorgeous is this palette? I'm gonna go ahead and smudge out. Like, I don't like this kind of lid, so I will take the same chocolate brown, but this time I'm gonna go and take it to this fine blending brush by Sigma, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out the edges of this so they don't look this sharp and intense. I really have a very small lid, as you guys can see, but this eye look had literally turned my lid into a big old eyeball. And that's pretty fine. I am loving this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye, and I'll be right back for the lower lash line. Alright, you guys, so I'm done with both of my eyes. It looks so good, and as you guys can see, there's not much fallout either, so I'm gonna go ahead and quickly clean that up. And I am grab my Urban Decay highlighter, and this one is in Sin. I'm just gonna go and apply that into my inner corner. I feel like this always gives me that perfect inner corner highlight whenever I need it. Alright you guys, let's go ahead and get started onto the lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and take my MAC Cosmetics. This is the Brown Script Single Eye Shadow, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to my lower lash line. You guys, I'm going to go ahead and take my flat definer shading brush, and I want to take a black eyeshadow on that. Take any of your choice. I'm going to go ahead and take, this is from the Kat 1D palette. That's what I have out, no other reason. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that right along the lash line. And I'm just going to go ahead and go back with the same brush and taking a deeper chocolate shade. I'm just going to blend the outer edges of this black liner, kind of smoke it out, and it'll give us that smoky effect, you guys. Just gonna go ahead and opt in for a white liner. That's just gonna give me an illusion of having big eyes. Sucks that I couldn't use the nude one, but okay. This one right here is by Maybelline, and I'm just gonna apply that a little bit towards the outer corner. Enjoying this copper so much that I'm thinking to apply that to my lower lash line as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that onto a very teensy little brush and apply that. Oh yes, let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and further blend now that everything is done. Just want to smoke out my lower lash line. I am just taking the Brown Script by MAC Cosmetics. After using all sorts of other brands of makeup, I feel like MAC Cosmetics pigmentation needs to step up the game. Like this particular product right here is actually not as pigmented as some of the other eyeshadows. Like even the crown brushes I felt like was more pigmented than this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that. I feel like that smokiness is really good. And you guys, I'm super liking this. This is definitely very holiday appropriate. Okay, for the highlight, I'm gonna go ahead, and this is Pacifica Beauty item duo number 1, and that's what that is, you guys. I'm gonna go and take that first. This one right here is the Morphe brush, you guys. Y14 is the shade. Alright you guys, so this pretty much is the finished look. I really am hoping that you guys are liking it. It really is beautiful, you guys. I feel like every time I sit in front of the camera, because of you guys, because of all the love and support you guys are giving me, I feel like I want to push myself to the next level. And every time I do that, I always surprise myself. And to be honest with you, this look is just flawless. This is the first time I actually made my lids look this big, and I am liking that. So no complaints there. Do want to update you on the lashes that I've got going on are by Luxie Lashes, and these are in West Side, and these are the ones that I wore last time too, and they actually are very pretty. I love them. They're very fluttery at the same time, so I can't complain there. Highlights definitely popping, you guys. I am digging this Pacifica highlight. If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, then welcome to my channel, and also hit the circle right over here to your right so you can stay tuned and be part of my Dilse family. I love you guys. Happy holidays, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye bye.